gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Wella top stylist Sonya and Michael Haase.
Fabulous! I recognise quite a few people. How exciting!
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, good.
Did you guys like that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, Michael and I wanted to just give you a little bit of a preview of our collection. So, our inspiration is Journey of Enlightenment, which is the Wella haute couture trend, but we've done it more in a salon-friendly version, and it's called Distilled Collection. So we're going to break down the models one by one for you. We wanted to give you a little bit of a teaser, a little bit of an overview, and then we're going to be sharing with you some long hair dressing and also some colour work. You can see us both colour here on stage.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, ladies.
Thank you, ladies.
This season, how many of you know about Trend Vision that Wella does every year?
Trend Vision?
Put your hands together.
Yeah. Yes,
it's
brilliant. I love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is a platform for not only new graduates, but also young talent, and also some seasoned stylists as well, to enter and kind of show their stuff and do some photographic imagery, and then actually work live. We do have spring, summer, which we already talked about. We also have autumn, winter. And really what we're trying to do with the salon systems now is to work a little bit stronger into bringing some of those trends into the salon on a very more comfortable way. I think today we're going to have a lot of fun with this.
We are.
And let's get going.
Yes, so Michael and I, just to give a little bit of background, both of us come from salons, well, we both own salons in Santa Monica, myself, Redwood. I nearly had you living
I know, right? I think in Los Angeles, it's Brentwood.
Yes, but both of us come from cultures where we do everything. We cut, colour, and do long hair dressing. So that's what we'd like to be sharing with you. And what you're going to see is a lot of collaboration of the cutting and styling and colour all working together. We're going to go into detail with that later.
And as Sonya and I, as Sonya mentioned, we both have salons. I have one in Brentwood, Platinum Black. Sonya has the Doves. And really what we find is today, consultation and the direction of where we take our work is key. We get very comfortable in how we work. Our clients get very comfortable. And really with what we're trying to share with you today is really to bring us to the next level.
Yes.
Our color work needs to increase. We have an incredible portfolio of color products and color artistry, I would probably call it by now. And being so innovative, well, it's awesome. So welcome, and
let's bring
have some fun.
Bring our first two models on. Days ago, and we had a model casting, and we treated the models exactly the same as we would in the salon. You know, we gave them full consultation, we gave them, really talked to them, learnt about their lifestyle. So I'd like to talk a little bit about my model here. Here is Miranda. I'm good at remembering hair colour numbers, but I can never remember names. So here's Miranda's before picture. She's got very, very thick hair. She'd grown out her hair. And what was interesting, I started talking to her, and I learned a lot about her character. She explained to me that she comes to the Orlando show every year, the Premier Hair Show, and she comes all the way from Birmingham, Alabama, and it's her once-a-year time where she's able to be a model in the hair show, and she literally just said to me, do anything you want. And I thought, was I hearing that right? And you know how you think, whoa. So I started with a really good talk with her. I realised she's got very, very thick hair. It's a little bit wavy at the back, so the first thing I did was in the cutting, I undercut her and took away that underneath area, so it really wasn't problematic when she styled her hair. So she was able to get something sleeker on top, because she was explaining she always had this bubble. I do that a lot on clients that have naturally curly hair at the back and straighter at the front. I take away that underneath section, really to give a really lovely head shape. So once I did that, I then worked on the sides and undercut the sides also. So she has no lens whatsoever around the sides. It's about 2 inches deep and works all the way around. And then the same on the other side. So once I had my shape, I then thought, right, colour, there's so many opportunities and so many ways I can really expand on her colour. So we were talking and she explained to me that her likes and dislikes, and because of the lighter dens, I wanted to work with that rather than go against it. I thought, great, she's got those lighter dens, I'm not going to have to lighten them anymore, but I do need more lighter hair. So what I did is I took out a whole section on top here, a little circle of dark, a very small circle, and I used at the new growth area Colour Touch, a level 3, 3/6/8. So Colour Touch is deposit only colour. I use that with 1.9%. So this is a level 3, almost like the colour of a burgundy wine, like a sort of Pinot Noir, Cabernet. You can tell I'm a wine lover. Yeah, I describe everything, even my clients, I describe everything by either food or wine. More wine than food, but there we are. So I applied that at the new growth area all over, and then mid-lengths and ends, where she had no lighter dens, I then lightened her hair from the mid-shaft to the ends if it had no lighted hair, or just to this section that was dark, and I used 30 volume and blonde or powder lightener and put that in foils. I was then left with dark hair with blonde pieces. I did only lighten the hair to about a level 9, very gold. So it wasn't cream, it wasn't inside of banana, it was quite gold, because I knew my target colour was going to be green, purple and blue, but I used blue on her lightened ends already, so I didn't need to re-lighten that up. So I always think, if I'm going to use these pastel colours, brighter colours, what is my target shade? So once we lightened it up, I then went in with our special mix from Constant Perfect, 0/28, which is it's a great, I love the swatch bit, it looks very green, but I did equal parts of 0/33, which is the gold. So I put the green and the gold together, equal parts, making sure that it was a lighter green, rather than, you know how sometimes green can go blacky looking? You know, it's on for 5 minutes and it's back down to a really dark colour. I didn't want that to happen. But what was interesting, and I hope the camera can pick it up here, is she's got various shades of green in there. She's got a lighter green, a darker green. So it looks like I've actually put a lot of work in here, but to be honest, it was only the special mix formula that I said. What the difference is, some areas were lightened lighter, some areas were darker, and all those different depths of lightening made all these beautiful tones of green. So I've got really bright, vibrant one in there, and then the softer, almost it looks like an oil, between an oil slick and a peacock feather. I've had in the back room, some people said, oh, it looks like a peacock feather, and someone else said an oil slick. But once that green was on, I then went in with her end colour here, and I used 0/88 from Constant Perfect, which is our blue special mix. And in there, I used 10/0 with it as well, so it didn't go down too dark. 10/0 kept the blue up lighter. And I had fun with her hair in the respect of it's more green on one side, so this way it's more green. You can see the green with the blue, especially when you can see the hair down like that. And then she could comb her hair the opposite way, and the opposite side, you see the blue cover up more, and you see more the blue, the greys. So she has a very versatile look, and she can wear her hair both either one side or the other, and she's been moving it around, and I just have to give a little shout out to her, because I really had so much fun doing her hair. You know that one client that you think, thank you. Because if you came into my salon in Santa Monica, I highlight every single day. I'm balayaging, painting. You know, someone said to me, do you ever have people in the salon that can watch you all day long? One of our assistants. And I said, actually I do, but people get the wrong impression. This is a rarity. This is not what I do every single day. I do highlights, and my clientele is probably the same as your clientele. I do lots of blondes, I do lots of brunettes, and we were chatting about that earlier. So it's really great when you can do something really creative, and she really loves it, and I'm so blessed that she took the trip from Birmingham, Alabama to come up to the premiere show so that I could be creative on her. So thank you. I know, you're giving me that evil eye look. He's giving me the look like, is she ever going to shut up? I can tell.
If you have a dinner date with Sonya and you want to talk about your career or your life, you will get it from birth to present day. This is Kelly. Say hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
As Sonya was saying about the model call, we were quite lucky. And when I met Kelly, her hair was obviously a little bit different. But what I really noticed and what I really liked was her head shape. And there was a bit of Twiggy in there. And I'm really kind of spontaneously influenced by not only color processes, but also by shapes and also decades in time. And I think that some of the artistry that we do and are lucky enough to do are quite exciting if we kind of explore where we get inspiration from. Working in the back room with Sonya, I remember our first models, and I was watching her and she was watching me, and 20 minutes later it was like hairdresser's gone wild. We were just trying to put as many things together. So what I found, on her base, I went ahead in with our special blondes, 12-stroke 8-9, and or 9-6 rather, and I went in with 20 volume for about a half an hour just to brighten up this little dark element that she had. To tone this, I went back in with the Illumina color as a gloss and tone of 10-stroke 6-8 and 1.9% developer. And that kind of toned it down a little bit. On the top, of course, I went in with Blondor, our multi-blonde lightning powder, and I brought it to, it was a very bright yellow. I probably have to say maybe a 9. And being that it was so warm, I figured that I like the warm elements that are streaking through her hair, but I didn't want to have it all over her hair. So after leaving that on for about 40 minutes for development, with 20 volume developer, I went back in with our new Instamatic Ocean Storm, which is our blue, and kind of painted through it. And it gave me this really kind of nice metallic feeling. On the top, in the last few minutes, if you can see this little gray area here, I kind of like to have things at the last minute that I change just for effect. And I went in with 10-stroke 0 in Color Touch as a traveler, and I used 2-stroke 0 for my gray element, about 20 to 1. And went in with 1.9, painted that on, and I did the same thing underneath in about the last 4 minutes, just to give me this nice kind of steel element that's right here on the side. The cut, clearly, is a little bit from that era. I think makeup did an amazing job. And that's kind of my shape from Kelly.